Today on Gas with Seabass, we're gonna make a simple, easy pizza that still gives you the gas. This pizza will impress all your friends and it'll be so easy you can do it like every weekend. For this pizza, we're gonna use flour, salt, olive oil, instant yeast, and water. 3 1/4 a cup of flour, half a tablespoon of salt, 2 1/2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna use 1 1/8 of teaspoons of instant dry yeast, and we're gonna use 1 1/4 cups of lukewarm water because too hot, it will kill your yeast. Too cold, it won't activate. So it has to be lukewarm. Stick your finger in it. Stick your finger in it. Tell me if it's lukewarm. It has to be lukewarm. Stick your finger in it. Alright, so we're gonna be using the straight dough method. Basically, we just put everything in, slightly mix it, and let it rest for like around 3 hours, 4 hours. We're gonna put it in the fridge and make it rest for like a week or 2 weeks. The longer you leave it, the better taste it makes. It like ferments more and it has a better taste, better gas. So we're gonna start by taking your instant dry yeast and we're gonna just scatter it around and put it in. Then we're gonna take your salt. Your salt, you're gonna put on the opposite because salt kills yeast. If you put it directly, it'll rise less. So you're put it on the other side, right here. And then we're gonna take the olive oil and just put it around. Doesn't really matter. Finally, we're gonna take our water and start mixing. We're gonna put a little bit of water. Start mixing little by little. Just mix, mix. Don't knead it too much, but just mix. Then a bit more. When it's more or less a cohesive dough is when you're gonna put a cloth over it and just let it rest if you're gonna eat it day of or tomorrow. But if you're gonna let it rest a week, I suggest you'd rather put it in the fridge so it'll rise a lot smoother and you'll have more time to keep it. So it's almost coming together. It's a little dry, but we still have water. Alright, that's about it. You want a shaggy dough because if you knead it, then it'll get too tough. And this is the straight dough method. It's supposed to be simple. So we're just gonna take the cloth, put it over, and wait around 1 hour at least, or 2 hours when it's double in size, and you can lay it out and knead it for later. Alright guys, that's it. See you in 2 hours or 3 hours. Welcome back guys. An hour has passed and our dough has risen for our pizza. We are preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit so it can really get a crispy crust. So we dusted our table. Now we can start kneading it a bit and punch it real well to take out all the air bubbles that are left in your dough, or else it won't rise well and it won't have good structure. You should knead it for a bit until it feels sort of firm. Get a little bit of that dough, of that flour. Round it up more when you have it in the pan. We put cornmeal, so it'll get a crispier crust and it'll be easier to take off the pan. There's some more just to be safe. Okay, this is good enough. So now we're gonna start with our sauce. I'll make another video on how to make tomato sauce. But for now, we're using store-bought. Okay. Make sure to spread it evenly, because if it's not spread evenly, it'll get soggy. We won't want soggy. We want crispy crust. So we are making a normal, typical pepperoni pizza because that's everyone's favorite, fan favorite pepperoni pizza. Not like the Chuck E. Cheese one though, or else it would be like 3 years old. You know what I'm talking about, Chuck E. Cheese. You know, you're nasty. You're nasty, Chuck E. Cheese. And you go to burn. All right, so now our pizza's in the oven. We wait around 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll be set. Like, subscribe. Like for the 420 oven. Okay, so now our pizza's ready. Time for some reviews. This gas? Okay. We have accomplished our simple pizza for your brothers and your friends. So our guests loved it. Your guests will love it too. Like and subscribe. This was our first video, but see you for the second one. Like, subscribe. I said like, subscribe.